The truth is, fraud is everywhere, and it affects all of our lives. Every time there is a data breach, like there was at Lord & Taylor's recently, forensic accountants go in and, in essence, trace the money back to the criminals. Every time there is money laundering, like the kind of cases that got HSBC in trouble and got them fined, that is the work of forensic accountants. So I think this is a very good time for people to begin studying it and pursue that as a career. I have 3 areas of specialization, one of which is forensic accounting. The other 2 are audit and nonprofit and governmental accounting. And one of the things I like about having that kind of diversity is that I get to use real-world examples in my class, which students love. It's always a pleasure for them to realize that accounting doesn't exist just in their textbooks, and to see how the theories that we learn in class are applied to real-life situations. For example, I think most of our students are too young to remember the Crazy Eddie appliance store chain back in the 70s. But that is a great example of revenue fraud that was committed on a repeated basis, year by year. There's a phrase that a manager at Deloitte once told me: you don't catch the fraudster when they take the money, you catch them when they begin to spend it. In the case of Crazy Eddie, it was discovered when the company went public. So I think when students begin studying how the criminals are caught and the techniques that the forensic accountants used, I think it really brings home to them the idea that that's a job they can do, and as long as they work hard and apply themselves, they're going to be a success in it. Forensic accountants have a huge variety of industries they can go into. You can become a law enforcement official, and you can actually be an FBI agent and be a CPA and specialize in that. You could also go into forensic accounting firms and work on a case-by-case basis, or you could actually work for a public accounting firm. So really, the person majoring in forensic accounting really has their pick of industry to go into, because fraud is universal.